What is going on, guys? How is your guys' night going? What is going on, guys? How Normally I start a little bit earlier than this, Aaron, but I had some things going on earlier that I had to take care of. What are we making tonight? Hello. Hey, how about some kind of cave or crystal design? Caves or crystals? Maybe? Potentially? Bert, what's up? I just got a Razer keyboard and I just subbed because I wanted to find a really cool effect, but I don't know how to. Can you show me? Oh, I'm about to make a profile right now live so you can check it out. About to make a profile live right now for you guys, but we got to decide what we're making. I don't even know what we're making yet. One topic that came up a week or two ago was Apex. So we may make an Apex profile. Cave or crystals? I can't really visualize the cave at the moment. Maybe crystals. My favorite effect I've made is either Lightning Strike 2 or Fireworks. Lightning Strike 2 or Fireworks is my favorite. I had a question on Discord from a person actually, so I'm going to check that out and see if I can answer what's going on live here. So a person is having a hard time getting his profiles to show. I downloaded it from the Razer website, assigned it to the right game in the app, and nothing happens. I'm still very new to this app, so I was wondering if there was a step that I missed or something like that. It's a Minecraft profile. So I'm going to import it and see what it looks like. It goes black whenever he plays. Yeah, I don't know about the cave, but the crystals is cool. Yeah, crystals could be cool. Just making like the points and stuff for the, like the diamonds, and I don't know. I kind of want to make an Apex design. Someone requested that a week or two ago. We might go that route. Python, Minecraft. Let's check out this profile. He says he can't see it when he goes in game. Okay. So it is visible, so I don't know. Weird. I think he can't see it because if he goes to his Connect tab, he probably has his game controlling his lighting. That'd be my assumption. Yeet, man. You should make something big. Something big. Any ideas? Flare, trying to make a new profile. Any ideas? Kind of running out of ideas at the moment. Yeah, me too. That's why I jump on here to get your guys' thoughts. I do have a profile. I went to Hawaii maybe a month ago, and I plan on doing a Maui sunset profile very soon. Not really. I'm not good at this. Yeah. Well, what I do is I'll go on Google and I'll image search kind of ideas, theme ideas, and I'll kind of go off of those the pictures I find and stuff. I think we're gonna make an Apex profile, an Apex Legends profile. I think that's what we're gonna be going with. Yeah, yeah, it is a good idea. It is. All right. So I think we are going to make an Apex profile. Let's look up some ideas here. All right, let's Google image search Apex Legends. Definitely got to throw the red in there for sure. I'd kind of like to add some kind of effect for like the charging when you heal. I think I can add that effect. I haven't played Apex a whole lot. I played a little bit when it first came out, but I haven't played it in a long time. There's some really cool, I know there's some really cool abilities that we could try to create effects for and stuff, but you know, I'm pretty sure you can make a profile for each hero in there or character. But we're just gonna do a blanket Apex Legends profile. All right. Okay. I think I'm gonna go based off of like this red color here. You can make it similar to my Embers profile. Kind of go off that. We'll spell Apex. We'll spell out the word Apex, and maybe do the charging effect. All right. I think that's what we're doing. Making an Apex Legends profile. Oh, something's going on with my Elgato here. There we go. Not sure why it does that. I'm gonna have to get that fixed. I'm copying your lightning 2 effect. Yeah. You don't have to copy it. You can download it from my website, Aaron. There should be a download link in the description. It'll take you to my website. At the bottom of the page, there'll be a download. You just download that. Go into Studio tab, hit these 3 dots, import, and import the file in, and you'll have it. All right, we're going to start with an Apex Legends profile. We're going to click these 3 dots and add a brand new one. Just going to resituate some things here because I don't like the way it's set up at the moment. It's going to have to work, I guess. Pro tip, if you hold Control and press 0, it will zoom everything in nice and square on your window. All right, your back essence. We are gonna make an Apex Legends profile. So I'm gonna scroll wheel in on my keyboard here, and we're gonna focus on that for right now. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, we're gonna rename this to Apex. Oh, what just happened? Oh, I added a new one. What? All right, we're gonna rename this to Apex. All right, all right. All right. Hi, I watch your vids all the time. Hey, thanks, Crash. Welcome to the stream. All right, we're making an Apex Legends profile for anybody who may have just joined. All right. I'm gonna do something a little bit different here with this Apex Legends profile. I'm gonna start with a wheel effect. Okay, we're gonna apply that on our whole keyboard. I'm just kind of going with the flow here. Wheel on the whole keyboard, and we will make it a two-tone color here. Okay, we're gonna have red, but we're gonna have like a darker red. So a darker red, and on the right side, also a dark red, but we're gonna make it even a little more, you know what? We're gonna choose a three-tone pattern. So we'll go with a dark red, and then on the outsides, we're gonna have an even darker red. Okay, so just like this. Once you have your darker red right here, hit this addition symbol and it'll save that color, that dark red color. Go to your right node and make that also really dark red. So we have a three-tone gradient here. Dark red on the outside and a slightly lighter red on the inside. Also with our wheel effect, we want to make sure we press this arrow, this bullseye right here. It's gonna go to your center. We're gonna scroll out and make sure that our center is over the middle of our keyboard. There we go. That looks pretty good. Hit save on that. What PC do you use? It's not in the description. I built my PC. Give me a second. I should be able to get it in the description here. I built my PC and I actually have a video on that. It's a Razer, how to build a Razer Chroma PC. Okay, so if you refresh your browser, you should be able to see my PC parts in the description now. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like my PC too. Okay, this is actually a really cool looking red that we got going on. This is going to be our base color for our design. Now we're going to spell out the letters or the word apex. Hold on, I got to look up what is the health charge called on Apex? What is that thing called? Do you guys know? Do the letters in white or yellow or something? It'll definitely be in white for sure. For sure in white. It'll be in white. And this is going to be kind of a complicated wording process, so I'll try to talk you guys through it along the way. I know I've done videos, if you guys have seen my videos on how to spell out words and stuff in the past, it can be very complicated. I'm going to try and do something similar. Yes, I'm making a cool red themed profile, I guess. It's an Apex Legends profile, so it's red, kind of like the theme of the game, or like the color scheme of the game artwork, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna spell out Apex on the keyboard, but I want there to be a pause. At the end, I want it to kind of pause. And then I want it to do something fancy. I don't know yet, though. Yeah, I just hit 12K. Yeah, thanks. Just hit 12K. Okay, we're going to spell out Apex. So we're going to add a brand new wave layer. So click on the wave icon to add that wave layer. And that's going to be our above our wheel base layer. Okay, so we're going to hold control and we're going to select out the shape of our A here. So that's going to be our A. And we're going to use a 3-node gradient on this, okay? So you got 3 nodes here. The outside nodes, we're going to have invisible. So both these outside nodes. And this inside node here is going to be the color of our letter. So we're going to make it white. Okay, and our goal is to get the whole A to light up at the same time. Thanks, Essence. I appreciate that. The goal is to get the whole letter to light up at the same time. And the way you do that is by making each horizontal line of your keyboard unique and separate from the rest of these affected keys. I'll show you what I mean by that. So on this gradient bar, on the far right of this gradient bar is our is kind of where the wave starts. So it's kind of backwards. So for instance, if I were to slow this down, let me slow the speed down to 1. So you can see it going left to right here. Because my white is on the right side of the gradient. Let's see, how do I say this? So if I were to put this at 200%, I hit save. Okay, so because it's at 200%, if I were to have the white on the other side, you wouldn't even see it for a while. You shouldn't even see it for a while. Oh, maybe you would see it. It would just be slower, I think. Yeah, it would just be slower. Let's not make that 200%. We're gonna make it 100%. Okay. Forget what I said. We're gonna make our speed 8, not 18. We're gonna make it 8. Okay, to make this thing light up at the same exact time, this is what we do. We're gonna bring all the color nodes over here to the right. So I'm actually gonna make the white, I'll make 2 white nodes smashed between 2 invisible ones, okay? And then they're all gonna be tied to each other. So you got an invisible node, 2 white nodes, and an invisible node. How much money is it for you to make a custom profile? By the way, I can't send through Super Chat. I don't know why not, but I can. But I have PayPal. I don't really charge for profiles, but I don't really have time to sit and do a bunch of custom profiles. I like to make free content for you guys, but I also like to... I also value my own time. So, you know, my content I like to make free for you guys. So, you know, I don't want to charge anybody for profiles because I don't want to dedicate, you know, I have a full-time job and stuff like that. So, it would take a lot of dedicated time to start making profiles for people. Do you have any white profiles, as I have a Frost PC and I really need a cool white effect? The last 2 profiles I made live were white. I had we had a Cherry Blossoms one, it was white and pink, and then last week we made a Stormtrooper one, which is actually really cool. So you can check those out. They should be in my library. Okay, so we need to make this A all light up at the same time. So the way we do that is we make each, we're going to angle this up at 0. We're going to change our angle to 0. And we are going to go through each horizontal line of this A and make it unique from the rest of the design. So we're going to hold Control. We're going to deselect the Z and the B. So every effect on this row. Click on our color drop down. And we're going to change this white by 1 value. So we're going to change the last F to an E. Okay. Looks weird right now, but trust me. Hold Control, deselect these 4 keys, or the next row up. Click on our color drop down. We're going to choose this white node again, and we're going to change the second node to an E. Hold Control, deselect the E and the T. Click on the white node, and this is the other white node here, so I'm going to change this, the last... We're going to change the last letter in the code to an E. So now you can see the A lights up at the same exact time. All of the lights light up at the same time. Yeah, it's cool. I get it. But do you have any red profiles? I have lots of red profiles. Yeah, you just have to check out my website. You can check out the videos on my channel. Check out my website. There's a lot of good ones in there. Is the download link in the description of those videos? Yes, they are. Aaron, it's in his Discord. Also, Aaron, I can make a Frost profile. Ooh, look at that. Throwing out. There you go. I need something that a mix of light blue and white. Have you made profile with just those 2? I don't know, man. You'll just have to go check. I've made countless profiles. You just got to check out my library. All right, I don't like how fast this A is going, so I'm gonna click in here and change this to a speed 4, not 40. That's crazy. We're gonna change all of these lighting to a speed 4. And the way I'm doing this is I just double click on each row and it will select all of the lighting that has that effect, or all of the keys that have that same effect on there. Click your color gradient or click on your speed and just change it to a 4. No, not 40. Okay. Is the link in the description? Because I can't find it. The link for what? What's your Discord? Okay. Oh, this one's still stuck on 40. Okay. Okay, so we have our A going. Now we need to work on our P. Okay, so I'm gonna rename this layer effect right here. So this wave, I'm gonna rename that to A. And I'm gonna right click on that and I'm gonna duplicate that layer. With this new layer, I'm gonna make that P. So this layer effect is gonna be the letter P. And on this new P effect layer that we have here, we're gonna delete all of the lighting effects except for one key. Leave one key there. So see, we just have this one effect here, and we're just gonna use that to copy it. And we're going to select off of that, hold Control, and we are going to select out the shape of our letter P. So that looks like a decent, I suppose, letter P, and we're gonna kind of make our way to the right. Yeah, there should be a link in the description, or there should be a link to all of my profiles on my website. Just got to go to the pages and scroll to the bottom, and there should be a download link for all of them. All right, so with this P selected, we're gonna hit paste, and we're gonna paste that A effect that we made on there. Now, we're gonna click on our color gradient, and we're gonna delete all of the nodes that are... Actually, let's hit the addition symbol. That'll make a node go over here to the left. Delete all the nodes to the right of the far left node. So delete. Delete. So now we're just left with this node right here, and this is the basis. So this is kind of the timeline of, like, so the A goes, and then anything that comes after this will come after the A, I guess. So with this new node right here, we're going to hit the addition symbol. We're going to make this node white. Addition symbol again. And now, once again, we have an invisible node, 2 white nodes, and another invisible node. So just like we had before, but with this one, it comes a little bit later on the timeline. And when I say timeline, I'm talking about this color gradient. So this was our A effect right here. You can see the white is pushed right up against the side to the right. And if I click on the P, you can see the white jumps a little bit left on the gradient bar. So see, jumping back and forth, you see how that white kind of changes. So it's kind of going down a timeline. It's going to spell the A, and then it's going to spell the P. So I'm going to delete the effect that we have on the Z key here. And then once again, going to go by each horizontal line and make each one unique so that they don't all light up at the same time. Hold Control, deselect C, click our color drop down. We're going to change the white node by 1 digit. So the last digit, make it an E instead of an F. Hold Control, deselect the next row, same thing. Click your white node, change the last digit of the other node to an E. Hold Control, deselect the next row, and we're gonna make the second digit an E. So you kind of have to make each horizontal line has to have a unique hex code. Hit save. So now we're starting to spell out apex. You can see an A goes and then a P, and we're gonna work on our E. And one thing I just realized about our E is that we don't really have a whole lot of room to make an E. We're kind of limited here. So making the shape of an E here is going to be tough. So I'm going to right click on this P layer that I made, duplicate it with this new P layer. I'm just going to rename that to E. Once again, I'm going to delete all of the effects of the P except for one key here. Delete. I'm going to copy the effect that we did for the key, or the P, sorry. So we copy the effect on the C, click off of that, hold Control, and we're going to select the shape of an E somehow. So maybe that's a good E. I think that's probably a good E. What do you guys think? I don't know, how did you learn to do this? Just trial and error? Trial and error, yeah. Just lots of time in the program. Lots of time in the software. Adam, yeah, it is. What do you mean? Oh, it's amazing. Can you make a basic tutorial on how to use this? Yeah, I have one. You'll have to check out my channel. My most popular video, actually, I think it's my second most popular video, is how to use Razer Synapse to create, how to use Razer Synapse Studio to make lighting. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does look like an E. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's as best as I can do with what I got, I guess. Okay. Oh, what happened? Oh, no. Oh, I just selected it. I didn't actually make it. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is going to be our E. So we're pasting the effect of the P that we made, okay? So this is the exact same effect as our P, and we don't want that because we want it to come after the P, right? So I'm going to delete this C effect because that was for when we made the letter P. With this new E, with all these E keys selected, we're going to click the color drop down, and we're going to do the same thing we did before. With this left node selected, we're going to hit the addition. That's going to throw a new node over here to the left. And we're going to delete all the 3 right nodes that are to the right of that invisible node. So deleting that one, deleting that one, and deleting this one. Hero, make a cap E. See, the only way to make a capital E is to... See, to make a capital E, you kind of have to have space between. You got to have space between, kind of like this. And you can't do that with only 4 rows. Because we only have 4 rows here. So that's the only... Can't really... You can't make a capital E without it looking weird. And the reason I don't like to go into the number keys, or the function keys up here, is because... the profile can't, it wouldn't be compatible for Huntsman Mini users. So Huntsman Minis, they'd have an E that's cut off, you know what I mean? Yep, 60%. Yeah, 60% would be screwed. So we got our E here. And this was where the letter P ended. And then we added this new node, and we're going to put 2 white nodes between it. So adding a new one, this one right here in the middle is going to be white. With that white one selected, we're going to hit addition again. It just copies it, and we're going to sandwich all of these nodes in right here. So this would make the letter P come, or the letter E come right after the letter P. Okay. And once again, we got to go by each horizontal row and make each one unique. So holding control, I'm going to select the bottom row here, click our color drop down, click on our white node, change the last digit to an E, hold control, select the next row up, click on a white node, change one of the hex digits. So you want to change either the 2nd digit, the 4th digit, or the 6th digit. And that's because those digits will make less of an impact in your color change. It's not noticeable. If you change the 1st, 3rd, or 5th node, you're changing it by tens, not by single digits. So keep that in mind. Hero, do you know how to use the ambient awareness? Yes, I do. I do know how to use that. Rip, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we're gonna make the last node, or this node, in E here. Hold control, deselect the next row up, click the color drop down, click on a white node, and we're gonna change the 2nd digit here in our hex code. Hit save. Okay, so now we should have APE going. I want to see what this looks like on my keyboard real quick. Make sure it doesn't look too weird. No, it looks pretty good. Yeah, ambient awareness will take up a lot of your CPU because it's constantly reading what's going on your screen. So it does take more CPU power. But I can see how it can be really useful. If they tuned it up a bit, you can use it to read things on your screen, such as like health meters and stuff. It would be really cool if they were able to implement that. You can use it to read a health meter, and you can have your keyboard set, basically your keyboard lighting can reflect like your health meter, and you can see it go down and stuff. I can see massive potential for something like that, but it struggles, that the ambient awareness right now, it struggles when you select a really small area on your screen. So I think it needs tweaks, but I think it's got a lot of potential for sure. All right, we got to add our letter X. So we're going to right click on the E. We're going to duplicate that. Change this new effect layer to X. And we're going to delete all of the effects that we had for this letter E except for one. Hit the delete key. We're going to copy the effect that we made for the E, and we're going to make out the shape of our X to finish up this design. And how am I going to do this? Is that? Man, I'm going to struggle to make the letter X here. What do you think about that right there? That kind of look like an X? I think that looks like an X. Nah. No? More like a, I don't know, something else. Man, tough crowd here. I don't know, it's 4 rows, so it's going to be kind of hard to make an X. It looks like a deformed whale. Thanks. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. First thing that came to mind. Man, tough crowd, tough crowd. You guys are ruthless. Actually looks like an X, not gonna lie. Thank you, thank you. Got one person on my side. It's hard to, there's not enough keys here to play with. You know, it's not. Let's light it up in one color and see what it looks like anyway. All right. So we're gonna select all of these keys at once. Click this color drop down. We're gonna hit the addition symbol to add a new node. Delete the 3 right nodes once again. Okay. With this left node selected, we're gonna add. We're gonna put a white node in the middle. Hit add one more time, and just kind of sandwich all of these in right here. All right. So this will be our last letter, and it kind of leaves us some room on our timeline here to be able to do something extra with our lighting effect. Okay, so okay, this is good. This is good. We're gonna hold Control, make each horizontal line unique once again. So deselect the bottom row, click our color drop down, click a white node, change the hex code by 1. Hold Control, deselect the next row up, click our color drop down, change our hex code by 1 value. And one more time, click the color drop down, change our hex code by 1 value once again. All right, now we should have the word Apex spelled out on our keyboard, and we do. Oh, the screen split. Oh man, that's rough. I need to figure out why that's doing that. Sorry. My Elgato capture card splits it. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a hardware thing. I got to get that figured out. It's an internal one, but yeah, I had to reset it. Yeah, anytime that happens, just let me know. Cool. So it is spelling out Apex, which is pretty awesome. Where do I work? I work in logistics. I'm a supervisor at a manufacturing plant. Okay. So we actually have, it's weird that it's internal. I would understand if it was external. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on there. It's bizarre. I have no idea, but I need to try and figure that out in my off hours. I think we may have room to spell out legends. So it says Apex. I think we have room in our effect to spell out legends. We're going to try it. But we're not going to spell it big, though. It's just going to light up the letters L-E-G-E-N-D-S. We're going to do that. You hope what works? Oh, man. My Elgato's cutting out and everything. Technical difficulties. Do the letters in gold? Oh, legends? That will be hard? No, it's not hard. It's pretty easy. Yeah, it is a little space. It's a tiny space, but we can make it go. It'll go fast. It'll go legends like pretty quickly. We can do it. So, what do you guys think? Are we going to spell out legends in gold or continue it with white? Gold or white? Let's hear the votes. Gold, 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 gold. Essence said it 3 times. Oh, twice. So his vote doesn't count. I'm just kidding. Okay, we'll do it in gold. Okay, so we take the effect from the X, okay? So we're gonna Control C. Actually, let me take that back. Yeah, we're gonna Control C on the X effect. And no, we're not gonna do that. Disregard what I just said. So we're gonna right click on the X layer, duplicate that, and we're gonna rename this layer to Legends. And I'm gonna make it Legends 1 because we're gonna need 2 layers for this, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, whoever wins what. So Legends 1, okay, this is our new layer. We're gonna copy the X. Actually, we don't need to copy it. We can delete everything except for the L. So just our L has that same effect that we did the X with. We're gonna hit the addition symbol. We're going to delete the right 3 nodes. Oh man, I added one. Okay, so we're working off of this node right here. We're gonna hit the addition symbol here. We're gonna make this yellow, and we're gonna kind of make this our gold color. Let's see, I'm gonna try and tweak it a little bit. So this is my gold color. We got FFE31F. But to save this color, I'm gonna hit this addition symbol down here just to save that gold color that I made. So instead of doing 2 nodes in the middle, I'm just gonna do 1. Okay, so you got an invisible node, 1 gold node, and an invisible node. Okay, so starting with the L, we're gonna hit Control C on that and go to our next letter. So E, Control V to paste that. A lot of times it kind of messes up. You see how it pasted a white, this white effect? I'm not sure if it holds on to like the previous effect, but if you Control V to paste again, it should, oh, maybe I didn't copy the L actually. Okay, Control C on the L, Control V. You see how sometimes it gives you a question mark? So I pasted the yellow on the E, but it gives you a question mark. If you paste again, it'll actually show you your color gradient and stuff. All right. So with this E selected, click on our color drop down. We're gonna hit the plus symbol one more time with this new node right here. We're gonna make that gold, kind of sandwich in everything on the left, and delete the right 2 nodes. So stepping down our timeline a little bit, and we got LE. Okay, so you got apex in big letters, LE, and we're gonna spell out Legends. So copy the E, Control C, go to our G key, Control V to paste that in there. Whoever wins the giveaway, what giveaway? Can make that with Pew. Custom profile from me. When I hit my first 1,000 viewers or subscribers on YouTube, I did a giveaway, and I did a custom profile for the winner as well. I do remember that. I don't remember what the profile looked like though. Okay, so we got the G on there. Click on our color drop down. Click the addition symbol. Delete the right 2 nodes here. With this node over here, I'm gonna just drag that left and hit the addition symbol to throw it in the middle. Click that. Make it gold. Sandwich this in a little bit. It will be kind of tough to squeeze in the legends. We're going to try to make it happen though. So now we got LEG. So because we have to go back onto the E key again. When was that? Oh man. 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago. I think I hit 1,000 subscribers 2 years ago. Almost to the day, actually. I think it was, no, it was like July, very beginning of July. 2 years ago. We have leg. We do have leg. So copy the G key. And now you can see we have to go back onto the E. So we're going to add a new wave layer. Adding a new wave layer. Rename this to Legends 2. We're going back on the E key and we're going to paste what we had for the G. Okay. So this was from the G. And we're going to actually, what we can do is just hit the addition symbol here. Okay. Sandwich that in a little bit. We're going to make this right node disappear. Make this right node invisible and make the middle node here gold. So now we should have leggy. But now you're on 12K in 2 years. That's a lot. Yeah, it's not bad. It's, yeah. I mean, this community is so awesome. You guys are fantastic. Yeah, 11K 2 years. Yeah, it's pretty good growth. Oh god, I just realized I was watching this in 144p. Bro, it's so nice switching to 1080. Oh yeah. Yeah. You gotta do that. For sure. Okay. So we got leggy. Copy this E. Go into the N. Okay, we're going to add. We're kind of running out of room here. We might have to make something happen. Delete the right node. Make this right node invisible. Make the middle node gold. Copy the N. Paste on the D key. Hit the addition. Oh, see, we ran out of space a little bit. We still have some room though, so we just kind of have to slide a little bit. So I'm gonna slide this down a little bit. And slide this down a little bit and that down a little bit. We're gonna have to do it kind of manually. So it is working. It is working out right here. So just kind of double check and make sure that the D lights up after the N. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to copy what we did to the D key, paste it on the S key, and we're going to move these nodes over as much as we can. Okay, so now it should say Legends. Apex Legends. Perfect. Hit save. All right, we spelled it all. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Dude. Need to get that fixed. Cool. This is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Now we need to maybe add, let's see. Let's add a reactive for sure. We're going to click our reactive layer. With this reactive layer, we're going to select all of our keys, click our color drop down, and we're going to make it white. Save. It's looking pretty good. So Apex Legends. So now we need to do something with the audio meter. Let's I don't even play Apex and I'm still going to use this profile. What is your favorite effect on Razer Chroma? My favorite effect, like of all the effects right here in the bottom left, favorite effect has to be wave. The wave is the most versatile. The wave is the most versatile effect. You can almost make every other effect with just a wave effect. Hey Lizard, what's going on, man? No worries, no worries. Yeah, the wave is the best. I really like the wheel effect. The wheel is really hard to replicate with the wave. It's possible. Not exactly, but you can make, it would take a lot of time, but you know. Lizard, we're making an Apex Legends profile, just so you know. So we got Apex, the word Apex spelled out on our keyboard, and it's spelling out Legends in gold afterwards. So it says Apex Legends, and now we're just working on some other things to kind of beef up the profile a little bit. Yeah, the ripple's good. It can be good, although it can be a little bit annoying and a little bit too busy at times. It just depends what kind of ripple you have. Okay, so we got reactive. We got a white reactive on there. We could do a kind of subtle ripple effect and just do red. I'm just gonna select all of these keys. I'm gonna change my playback to on selected keys, and I'm gonna do a single color here, and I'm gonna make it this red. It's the darker kind of red right here. Actually, I'm gonna make it a little bit lighter, just like that. Hit save. So this should be a really subtle ripple effect and not be too crazy. Actually, I'm gonna take this ripple and I'm gonna drag it underneath our words. So drag your ripple layer just underneath where you start to spell all your words, because now you can still have your ripple effect kind of in the background, but it doesn't overwrite your letters. And actually, we should bring this reactive down below the letters as well. That way the words are always taking priority over what you're doing on the keyboard. You'll always still be able to see the Apex Legends on there. There we go, there we go. Do a ripple effect that does a few keys red at the start and goes clear after a small time. That way it's not going over the whole keyboard. I actually like that idea. So to do that, you just you just select all of your, oh, I'm on reactive. Go to ripple, double click to select all of your affected keys. Click your color drop down. And the way you make that happen is you use a single node color gradient here. And you want to just drag this away from the left side just a tiny little bit. Like just that much, that's it. Click the addition symbol, make that invisible, drag that over tight, and now you got just a little tiny piece of red over here. Okay, hit save. I'll show you what that looks like. Now you have a ripple effect that doesn't go across your whole key. It's just kind of like area ripple, you see? So it's just an area of like kind of in the area you're typing on. And it doesn't go across the whole keyboard. Yeah, I like that a lot better actually. Not as loud. And in fact, I think we're gonna make our reactive white. Kind of is a bit much. I'm gonna make it a full red. full red. So yeah, that looks pretty good. You can make it white if you want to tweak yours a little bit. I'll put a download link in my Discord server where you guys can take it. Hey Hero, is there a profile that when I press that key, it ripples a specific color? When I press another key, it ripples a different color. No, it's not possible. A lot of people ask about that. It's not possible, unfortunately. They haven't added that capability, although I have mentioned to some members of the Razer team several times, like, hey, a lot of people want this. So maybe we'll see it in the future. Who knows? Maybe. Okay, let's add an audio meter to this. Audio meter. And we're going to so So this is what I kind of want to do with the audio meter. Let's see. Yeah, this profile is looking pretty good. Razer Snaps 4, maybe it gets added if there's even a Razer Snaps 4. Who knows? Who knows? There's obviously an original and a 2 and a 3. Maybe need the glow. I think audio meter should only be around the edges of the buttons on the keyboard. I agree. I was thinking the same exact thing. But then you're really taking that audio meter away from a lot of keyboard users because not everybody has the outer glow lighting. But I like that idea a lot. So we're gonna make it to where it bounces kind of from the middle out. All right, and I gotta kind of think of how we're gonna do this. So let's see. Audio meter, all of our outside lights, click on our color drop down. If you guys don't have the outer lighting, you guys can just go around the outside of your keyboard. It works the same. And we're going to click on this pattern and have 2 nodes. Okay, so we have a 2-node color gradient. Let's see here. And we want it to be dark. So let's see. Okay, so we want it to be invisible until it gets to a certain point, and then we're gonna have it turn white. Yeah, that's it. So we got invisible node on the left, white node on the right. Okay. All right, and we're gonna work from the middle of our keyboard out. The around the keyboard keys too. So you guys can do this as well. You guys can do this on your own keyboards. I think it will make it a little bit too busy. So if you guys want to re-look at this video and see how to make this audio meter for the inside, I'll try and talk you guys through it. So audio meter layer, click on your color drop down. You're gonna have a left node, a 2-node gradient. The left node needs to be invisible. The right node needs to be whatever color you want your audio meter to be. So I want a white one. If you guys want blue, pink, gold, whatever. All right, Lizard, take it easy. You guys want whatever color you make this node that color. We're gonna start on the right side of the gradient bar here. Okay, just like this. we're gonna hold control. We're gonna deselect all of the lighting zones that are on the left side of our keyboard. Okay, so deselect all the ones on the left. Deselect all of, oh my goodness. Here we go again. Deselect maybe. Come on, Synapse, don't do this to me right now. Don't do this to me. Oh, look, I got it. You just gotta kind of mess around with it. This can be kind of a bugger here. There we go. Okay, so we got the outsides. Split screen. Oh gosh. All right. Okay, so we selected the, or we deselected the outside. So we're just gonna step this gradient down just a little bit. Okay. Step that down a little bit and deselect some more. Take one off of each end, click on our color drop down, and just kind of keep sliding it down a little bit. Click our color drop down, or deselect some more here. Click the color drop down, drag it over to the left a bit more. As soon as you say that, two people dislike. What? How many monitors do I have? I have two for my main PC that I'm working on, and then I have a streaming PC. So I have 3 monitors. Yeah, it's probably from people that don't have Razer keyboards for sure. Although the title does say Razer keyboard lighting, so maybe it's a Corsair fan. Okay, so hold control, deselect some more of your outside lighting, and step it down again a little bit. Hold control, deselect some more. Step it down, hold control. Step it down, hold control. Same old song and dance. Step it down a bit. Actually, yeah, that's all you need to do there. I'm using the Rainbow Fall profile. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool profile. Someone sent me a video of that one and they wanted me to recreate it. Not my idea, but yeah, it is a good one. Okay, so we should have, this should be all completed. One second, let me pull up Spotify. I don't know how loud this is gonna be, okay? So be prepared. It's also not playing. For some reason it is not. One second. Oh, it's because my spot. I'm gonna close that. There we go. Oh, there we go. Ooh, maybe a little bit too loud. Okay. We may need to hit a boost. Hero, do you use the Go XLR? Yes, I do. It's at a okay volume. Okay. I do use the Go XLR. So we may even boost it to see kind of what it looks like. So just double click on your keys and change your boost up to like 1.5. Double click, change it up to 1.5, double click, 1.75, 1.5. This is how I like to kind of, if it's not working as well as you want it to, I just kind of add a little bit of a boost, and it usually gets to a point that's, you know, where you like it. That looks pretty good. What keyboard am I using? I'm using the Huntsman Elite. I do have a V2 analog. It's not connected right now. I always make my profiles on the Huntsman Elite first because it's the most compatible. And then I'll export that profile, and then I'll go in and I'll make the lighting for the V2 analog and the mini. And that way I have profiles that are compatible with almost every keyboard. So yeah, there it is. I mean, I think this is our Apex Legends profile. I don't have the Black Widow V3. I actually don't have any Black Widows anymore. I used to have the Black Widow Chroma V2, but I gave that to a good friend. So here's the Apex Legends profile. It's looking pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna add anything else to it. Ooh, actually, you know what? Nah, I feel like a starlight is gonna make it a little too busy. I'm gonna take my wheel effect. And I'm gonna apply that wheel effect to everything, all of my devices. I'm not gonna get too crazy with the peripherals on this one. You guys can go wild if you want. So I'm gonna apply the wheel to all my devices here. I'm actually gonna add a starlight. I'm gonna add a white starlight to just my peripherals and just leave off my keyboard. Don't do this to me. Okay, I'm gonna just do that again. Just gonna have to separate it all. Alright. Click our color drop down. We're gonna have a white starlight. Make the density pretty high. Save. So we kind of have our red base color with some starlights going around all of our other peripherals. Light up the workstation a little bit. Oh, my PC's looking pretty good right now. Yeah, I gave my Black Widow away. Let's see. Oh. Not enough reach on the webcam to be able to show you guys my PC. Oh yeah, there is. Let's see. Yeah. That looks pretty dope. I like the profile a lot. What's your guys' thoughts? Looks like we have some Elgato errors again. Oh my goodness. If anybody has any ideas on how to fix that, I would love you forever. Gold Starlight with the white. I kind of like just the white, not gonna lie. Super hot fire. Thanks, man. Yeah, it looks really good. Okay, guys, I am actually going to turn this volume down for one. Ridiculous. I'm actually going to be, I'm going to export this to my Discord. I do have the link in the description of this video. You guys can go to my Discord server. You guys can download this profile. It'll be on the live channel. I will adapt my Analog V2 and my Huntsman Mini to it as well, but it's going to take me a little bit of time. I'll do it after stream. I don't want to waste or kind of bore you guys with that right now. Yeah, go to my Discord, links in the description. Go to the live channel. I'm going to export this profile to that right now. All right, going up on the live channel right about now. So this profile is downloadable for everyone right now. Just go to my Discord, go to the live channel, and you'll be able to download it and get it on your guys' keyboards. Screen is split again. Oh my gosh. I tell you what, whoever can fix this issue for me, I'll make them a custom profile. Love this channel. Thanks for all the work and the sick profiles. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I love you guys. But I think Hero's ending it soon. Yeah, I am going to end the stream soon. It's already getting kind of late for me. Got to be up early and stuff. I am going to quickly go and adapt this profile to the Huntsman V2 as well as the Huntsman Mini. Actually, I think the Huntsman Mini will be able to adapt this profile fairly easy and fairly straightforward, so I don't really have to do much for the Huntsman Mini. Huntsman Mini users can use the same download link I just put in Discord. Thanks, Atrox. I really appreciate that, man. You guys are way too kind. This community is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So that's going to do it for the Apex Legends profile. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream. I really appreciate it, guys. I do want to mention and do a shameless little plug. I do have memberships for my channel. That is live. You guys can become a member, and there is some perks to it. I do have a profile a week that I make for members. So members only, they have access to an additional profile that I make every week. I think right now Let me see. For members, I have 3 profiles right now. Another one will be coming out tomorrow. I have a Guitar Hero one, Starry Night, like Vincent Van Gogh profile, and I have a Blue Moon profile. So I've only been doing it for about 3 weeks now, but yeah, there's, you know, I'm trying to get a community growing on my Discord channel. And you know, I eventually want to end up doing this, running my website and doing this full time for you guys, producing more content for you guys. So yeah, looking for ways to do that, but definitely not necessary. You guys don't have to do it. I'm going to continue producing content free for you guys. That's my main goal. So go into settings for the Elgato Capture, go to capture settings, and you will see the setting called Profile. Then it should be automatically set to 1080p. Change that to any other, and it should be fixed. So change it to any other. So right now it's on device default. For the Elgato Capture, go to capture settings and you will see the setting called Profile. Then okay, so I have to actually use the capture. I'll check that out, Cross. I'll check that out right after stream, and if that works, I'll definitely give you credit. I'll make you a profile. Yeah, definitely not required. You don't have to become a member. It's just a way of showing your guys' support. Not that you guys don't already do. You guys are outstanding. But I want to end up doing this full time for you guys, and that's just another step in the right direction. But that's gonna do it for this. That's gonna do it for this stream, you guys. That's going to do it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for jumping in here and making this kind of fun. This is week number 3. Week number 3 of doing this, and we've had a lot of fun. You guys have awesome ideas, and every single profile I've made on my live streams was made on the spot by your guys' suggestions. So I think it's a lot of fun. I think we have a lot of fun in here, and I'm going to continue doing it for a while. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next Monday, or maybe Tuesday or Sunday. I might do an earlier stream Sunday. I didn't this Sunday because of Father's Day, so maybe look for me on Sunday next week. All right, I'll see you guys later. Glad to know I light up your world, man. Appreciate that. Thank you guys. You guys are way too kind. Way too kind. All right, I'm out. Geo, thank you for the sub. And sorry you missed out, Just, but you can go back and you can watch this whole stream again. We just made an Apex Legends profile. It was pretty awesome. So yeah, feel free to read it over again or watch it over again, and maybe catch the next one next week. Thanks for the sub, Just. I appreciate it.